in Japan. Yeah. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello. In South Africa. Yo, how are you? How are you? Nice to meet you. Hey.
I think cults are very prevalent in Japan because what in the cult moment did I just experience right now?
In Japan yazi ukuthi ungafayina imali enkulu kabi uma ungalahla ubhini kahle. If awungikholwa buka kunekhamera la silahla khona ubhini. Eres we had 3 cameras asigadile ukuthi ulahlane. This is how you organize ubhini wakho. Kumele useparate oplastic, amaphepha, amakani, izinto zokudla one side. Zonke zidinga uplastic wazo. Uma ufuna ukulahla i-TV nento ezinkulu kumele ufonele ikhampani. Lalela uzokhokha imali ukuthi udestroy leyo ama-items not for free. Yabona eres yasikhipha umhobholo. Hey wawuthandaza ukuthi umuntu athathe lelo fridge lakho. Mawusuhamba uphisana kwa fridge kwa heater for free mahala. Khona wayethi ufuna ukudayisa wagcina sephisana ngalo mahala. Nami kuningi ngikutholile from abantu akade befunda before me. Nami ngaphinde ngaphisana ngakho so kubicycle kanjalo.
Culture shock. Japan and South Africa. In Japan. Yeah. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello. Hello, nice to meet you. In South Africa. Yo, how are you? How are you? Nice to meet you. Hey. I get used to hug.
I think cults are very prevalent in Japan because what in the cult moment did I just experience right now? So it's a Saturday. Oh my God, I'm shaking. So it's a Saturday. I work on Saturdays. I just finished working. I'm like, after finishing work, since I work in like a shopping center thing, there's a supermarket there. Let me buy food, right? Some groceries, my monthly groceries because I was there. I finished my groceries. I'm so happy. I even bought myself flowers. I'm so happy, right? I get out. I request a taxi as usual. I don't have a car here, so I have to request a taxi, right? I'm waiting there for my taxi. It's like 1 minute away. I'm like, sharp. These other ladies, they come, they park like, it's like there's a bus stop there also. So they park their car. I'm like, maybe they want to enter. Mind you, it's also raining. I'm like, maybe they want to enter the supermarket, right? They come to me. I'm like, oh, Japanese ladies, I don't know Japanese. They start asking me questions. I'm like, Nihongo Choto, that means little Japanese. I don't understand Japanese. I thought they were going to understand me, but they kept on insisting, right? And then they asked me, where do you live? I'm like, no, I told them where I live, right? The name of the city. They're like, oh, we know it. So what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm waiting for the taxi. Fine. They're like, oh, let's take you home. I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, Hontoni? Really? In Japanese, like, Hontoni? They're like, yeah, let's take you home. Actually, cancel the taxi. I'm like, oh, that is so kind. I'm like, girl, this is Japan. They've already stolen your bicycle. What more can happen? Fine. I canceled the taxi that I was going to pay with my own money. I take my groceries. They take some of them into the trunk, some of them at the back seat where I was sitting, right? Fine. Then sharp, they start driving towards the direction of my house. And then all of a sudden, they stop. I'm like, okay, maybe they're waiting for someone else. I'm not sure. Maybe they are a lift service. I don't know what's happening here. They stop. They start speaking about something else on their own. And then they start asking me questions. What's your name? Where do you live? Why are you in Japan? Zaurui card. Zaurui card is my residence card. That's when the red flag started popping like, twing. Why are they asking about my residence card? Okay, I understand if you can ask what job do I do, like, and then they start asking like my full name. I'm like, oh no, you're not gonna get my full name, child, and you're not getting my residence card. No, you're not. Fine, I just tell them my name only and that I'm just a teacher, right? And then they start asking also, which school do you teach in? And then I'm like, nah, the school that I teach in is inside the shopping center. They're gonna come by there. That's when bells rang. And then they give me this pamphlet, this thing. That's when I was like, oh, snap. I fell for it. Jehovah's Witness. I don't even know what else it is. And then they give me the pamphlet. It also has a number on it and a Japanese name, something there. I'm like, oh, okay. These ladies better take me home. They better speak while they're driving. Because while we were still waiting, right? And then they drive a little, right? They stop and then they drive a little also. And then now this lady, she stops and she makes a U-turn in front of the street. She makes a U-turn. She starts going the opposite direction. That's when I was like, no, this is not going to happen. I use my translator app. I'm like, Google Translate. Fast. I am not going in this direction. My house is the other direction. Please drop me off here now.
Bring me out completely.
And then they're like, no, don't worry. We're just gonna turn on the other street because it's faster, right? The other lady was translating. I was translating fast there. It was 3 ladies, mind you. The one who's driving, the one in the front seat. I was at the back with another one at the back. Yeah, sharp. And then that's when they're asking they started asking, sorry, for my date of birth and all that. I was like, you're gonna see lies today. I lie about my date of birth. I lie about the school that I work at because I'm like, they have to take me out of this car. I have to say something to them. Okay, fine. They drive to these apartments, guys. I think it was like 2 kilometers away from the supermarket where I was or the shopping center where I was. They drive 2 kilometers away. Then they stop in these random apartment buildings. I thought they were going to go inside, but no, you could tell that it was so random. You know what they did? It's like it was 3 apartment buildings, right? They go on the driveway. It's like a driveway of the first apartment building. They act like they're parking and then they reverse and then they go to the other one at the back. I was like, nah, they're trying to push time. Something is about to go down here. Maybe it was just my anxiety, but it was just through the roof. Then my red flags were just like ding, 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 ding. Hey! Fine. Then I'm telling you that they went to the first one, right? And then they reversed and then they parked on the driveway of the second apartment building, the one that was at the back. Now they have stopped, right? I'm like, and it's raining. Did I mention that it was raining? Guys, it is raining even now. Now I'm like, ladies, why are we stopping here? You can see I was on my way home with my groceries. They are very heavy. So please, let's get on. Let's go home. They're like, no. Mind you, the time it was 7:27, 10 minutes past 7, 2 minutes past 7 p.m., right? They tell me that, no, please wait a bit. You're going to leave here at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock. They say you're going to leave here at 8 o'clock. That's when I was like, no, that is not going to happen. I was waiting for my taxi. Drop me off now.
Bring me out completely.
And then when we were sitting in the car, right, we were still sitting in the car when they were telling me that I have to wait here until it's 8 o'clock. I'm like, why must we wait here until it's 8 o'clock? Me, I want to go home. They're telling me that it's a Japanese Buddha. What? When are you going to meet the Japanese Buddha? You have to meet the Japanese Buddha. Mind you, while they were speaking to me, they were calling some other people. Like it's an operation. They're taking information down. It's going down. Now they're telling me you must wait. You must meet the Buddha. When are you planning to meet us again? When can we see you next? I'm like, hey, this is not going to happen. What kind of Buddha am I supposed to meet now? Why am I meeting Buddhas? Hey, take me home. See, I'm like, ladies, I am getting out of this car with my groceries and I'm going to order the taxi again. It was so far. Taxis in Japan are so expensive. Now I was so far away from the shopping center to my house even. So now I had to pay for the expensive taxi. They start stopping me in Japanese. And I'm like, that's going to make me upset even more because I don't understand this Japanese and I don't want to use translator anymore for you guys. You wasted my fucking time. That's when I took my groceries. The one plastic that I was sitting with at the backseat. I opened the door. I took it out. And then I was standing there by the trunk for them to come and open because I had 2 more other plastics full of food there. And I was standing there. I'm like, these people can drive off with my food. If they drive off with my food, they're going to see madness. That's when they're going to see madness today. I was like, lady, get out of your car. Come open the trunk. I was outside already. It's raining. It's raining on me. Hey guys, and then she comes, she takes out the groceries, she's still speaking Japanese. I'm like, girl, this is not gonna help you. In my head, I'm like, this is not gonna help you anymore. I gave you guys a chance and you wasted my freaking time. I don't understand what you're even trying to say to me. Take out my groceries in peace because I'm not gonna be forceful and take out my groceries and I'm gonna stand here in the rain and wait for the taxi. Fine, she takes out my groceries and then she's like, happy something. I'm like, girl, do I look like I'm happy? Like my face was literally so serious. And then I'm like, daijoubu. She kept on saying, I'm like, daijoubu. That means it's okay. Daijoubu. I'm like, hey. My face was just like, and imagine, right? So now when I've taken everything out of her trunk and then I was waiting there, they were still standing. I'm sure they were speaking about it. I don't know what they were saying. They drive off, imagine, to show that they were not even supposed to be there. Why were we there? Who were we waiting for? Why did they take me in the wrong direction? Like, I just have so many questions. I'm like, what the hell? Who the hell was I supposed to meet? Who they were speaking to? Why they were taking my information? My name, my date of birth, where I work. They wanted my Zaro card. They kept on saying Zaro card. I don't know what they wanted to see there. Luckily, I didn't even have it on me. I forgot it at home, luckily today, like my residence card. So like, I just have so many questions left in my mind. They just left. Why were they? Like, why did we have to go there to wait for whatever we were waiting for 30 minutes and they said I have to get home by 8 p.m. Fine, I ordered the taxi there, guys. It was double the amount I was going to pay from the shopping center. Now I had to pay double for my taxi. Luckily, I do get a taxi and it comes. And when I was looking through the app, it was the same guy that I cancelled at first. When I was waiting at first, I cancelled, right? It was the same taxi driver. I'm like, oh my God, it's the same taxi driver. The number plate is similar. He comes by, I put my groceries inside. I try to explain to him what happened. He's like, hey, girl, be careful. I'm like, hey, sir, I don't know what just happened. Honestly, just take me home. I don't know if I'm shook or I'm traumatized or I'm disappointed in myself for falling for these things, guys. Luckily, I just got home. The taxi driver dropped me here. I haven't gave him a tip because I'm like, you just saved my life. You just saved my life because what the hell? What kind of cults are these? And this is not the first time that this is happening. When I was living in the city previously before, there was another episode just like this. I think they just target foreigners. I don't know. But hey, guys, I don't feel at ease with this. Let me show you my groceries. Hey, you see, everything is red now. Even these flowers that I bought for myself. Just look at this. You all be careful out there, okay? These cults work in mysterious ways. Hey, I didn't know this would happen in Japan. Hey, man, I'm so upset.
3 biggest culture shocks as a South African living in Japan. The first one is that they do not touch each other at all. Physical, and I don't mean like PDA. I mean as in they do not hug, they do not shake hands, they barely even high five. I've never seen a fist bump or any type of endearment or greeting in any type of way. When I first moved to Japan, my colleague transferred jobs, so she was at the school for 3 months, and when she left, I was obviously sad. It was my first 3 months, culture shock, whatever. So I went in to hug her to say goodbye because this is the last time seeing her, and she went dead cold. She stood as if I had breached her trust. And I just remember feeling so awkward that I hugged her goodbye. And I've never ever hugged someone in Japan after that. Even now, when my non-Japanese friends hug me, when they say goodbye or like when they greet me or something, I feel so awkward when they hug me. And I kind of before in my life, I've never been one to show endearment. But I kind of like the fact, but I think it's making it worse. The second culture shock is that in South Africa, we kind of don't think about what we have to say. We speak our mind. We have freedom of speech. If we have a problem, we talk to that person about the problem. If we have an issue, we speak to that person about the issue. We're never really like pretending something is okay or we're not keeping the thing. But in Japan, they have this system where it's like harmony. They're maintaining harmony. So if they feel that they do not like a service or they do not like a person, they would rather keep it to themselves and not interact with that situation than directly tell you. Now, working in that environment at first, I used to think it was so toxic, but now I kind of have adapted to it, because my family is very reactive, but it's our banter. It's not that they're reactive on purpose. It's just that that's how we communicate with each other, through like little arguments or so. Like we kind of just understand that. But now when it happens, I'm kind of like, I also developed that, like, you don't need to be doing that. Like, you don't need to argue. And I have to remind myself that what I'm living in is not my normal. But yes, that's the culture shock. The third culture shock is that they are perfectionists. They are perfect with everything they do, with their job. If they do something, they do it with their 100% utmost enthusiasm. Like, if it's paving the roads or if it's anything, it's perfect 100% of the time. They're always checking things. They're always maintaining things. Sometimes I do work at a school, but sometimes I'm also at a it's corporate school. So I also have, sometimes you just run out of work. It's just a normal thing in corporate. You just run out of work for like an hour or two, and then some weeks you just have so much work that you don't even know if you're going to make every deadline. And that's just the thing. But my colleague, and when you're in that situation, you'll like find something else to do, or I don't know if everyone does this, I'm just assuming. My colleague, he will 150% find something to do. Like, they will start fixing the school, or they start cleaning the crevices of the school, or they start removing like old posters and like making it clean or making it neat, or they'll make a new idea. And I just think, like, they work so perfectly in this country. Sometimes I feel like I'm lazy.